What's up, everybody? Welcome to Queer Girl Straight Skates. I'm Rebel, and today we're going to talk about some really cool helmets that I definitely think you want to hear about. Queer Girl Straight Skates is a YouTube channel all about roller skating. So if you like roller skating, or if you want to try roller skating, you should hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell so that you can get notified when I post. And head on over to cheerstothequeers.com where you can get all sorts of really awesome roller skate accessories and regular accessories that's great for yourself and also for the friends and loved ones in your life. And it helps support this channel. Today, I am really excited to talk about helmets. So y'all know that I am really just, I go hard and I hit my head a lot. And so I've tried a lot of helmets and I love helmets and I'm a big advocate and proponent for helmets. So I've seen a couple of helmets that are, like skaters have been wearing them and I've always thought they were really interesting. And they are the TSG helmets. Skaters like Kid Ace, who does all sorts of wild flips and is always doing like things that I definitely would never imagine doing without a helmet. Or actually, I could probably never imagine myself doing it all, but someday I hope to. And Drama Mama, who also does incredible just skating, and I have seen them wear TSG helmets and I've always been curious about it. And so I'm so lucky that David from TSG sent 4 different styles of the TSG helmet so that we could try them out. We can talk about them here today for you. So you've heard me talk about some different types of helmets in the past. You've also heard me talk about why helmets are important. And if you haven't watched why helmets are important, head on up and watch that video as well, because helmets are one of those things that can truly save your life. So let's get into some helmets by TSG. The first helmet that we're going to talk about is the Evolution Women. So the Evolution Women is in this satin Sakura, aka pink, style, and this helmet is a low fit, really snug, form-fitting helmet, and it looks really attractive or flattering on women or femme-shaped heads. And so when you put it on, you're gonna notice, one, that it's just like really well fitted to your head. It has a little bit shorter of a length on the sides than other helmets that I have experienced in the past. Like typically they hit a little bit lower, which honestly bothers me a little bit. But what's great about this is it just kind of sits right here. And whenever I'm hitting myself in the head, typically it's not right here. Typically I'm hitting myself right here, or even like up here. And so I feel super covered and safe when I wear this. You can adjust the straps on the bottom here to give yourself like that fit, and it even has that angle, the little triangle piece that can also help you adjust to your head. So this fits me really well and I feel really snug in it. Another thing about this is that it has this satin. So the satin kind of gives it this sheen that's a lot different than a lot of the different helmets that I've seen on the market. This Evolution Women helmet is €59.95, is available both in the US and in Europe, and also it matches my shirt perfectly. So I don't even need to go to the skate park to wear this. I could just wear it around in case I fall over and then just hit my head, then I'll be safe. What's cool about the inside of this helmet, if you can see, one, just before we even get to the inside, we have 6 holes on the back and then 6 holes on the top and 2 in the front, which gives it like a lot more air, which means it will be less stinky, which we love. And then there's this cute, more like flowy, feminine style logo on the side here. On the inside, you're going to see that the padding itself is a little bit more slick, aka that doesn't have that like wide edge that you see with a lot of foam paddings in helmets. You have this kind of sewed together design, which is gonna help it to, one, moisture wick a little bit more with this material, and also just stay together and not fall apart as easily, which we love to see. It also, because it's a large/extra large, which is the size that my head is, it comes with additional padding that you can use, whether it is for the large or extra large. And it just fits right in here. Super easy, super convenient. All right, that is the Evolution Women. Let's look at the Evolution. Next up is the Evolution. The Evolution is the unisex version of the Evolution Women. This color is a satin purple magic. In the same way that the Evolution Women exists, it also is a more snug fit, but it's designed for a unisex head as opposed to designed specifically for a woman's head. But this is the most form-fitted and the most thin and snug helmet to exist in the TSG line. So you're gonna get a lot of protection, but it's not gonna feel so bulky on your head. So I also got this in a large slash extra large. Okay, so when I put this on, it does feel like it's the same sizing. This is the large padding, just like I had the large padding in this one. The extra large padding is the gray as opposed to the green padding that comes with the helmet that you purchase. So I have the large padding, and I think that there is a little bit of difference in, like, I don't know how to explain this, but it absolutely, this Evolution Women absolutely does fit my head better. And it is, they're both snug against my head, but I believe that there's just some parts that don't press against my head in different places. I don't know. It's a unisex helmet as opposed to a helmet meant for female heads. And so, yeah, no, this like is actually true, but I definitely would still feel safe and would still feel very supported. It's like a little bit more snug for me. The Evolution has a low snug fit and is one of the slimmest helmets that are on the market right now, and I truly feel that it really is that low snug fit. If you want to feel super safe, this helmet feels very safe, very snug. To me, this one fits a little bit more snug than the Evolution Women. The Evolution Women forms to my head really well, like it fits my head very well, and this one feels more like it's in there, it's snug, it's not going anywhere, it's not moving. The difference in logo is that the logo is at the front instead of on the side. And also this one is $59.95. So the Evolution and the Evolution Women both cost the same. And then there's also a logo on the back. And on the Evolution Women, there is also a logo on the back. It's in that like dusty rose or dusty pink color. And this one has it in white and has all of these aerated holes. You wouldn't overheat as easy because you have all of these holes, and also provides a little bit of a smell diffusion. So when you...
So weird that you're focusing on... You think your helmet smells pretty often?
Absolutely.
Oh, you do sweat a lot.
Yeah, I sweat a lot from my head, so my helmet absolutely smells. That's why I'm focusing so much on it.
I know, I was like...
But
it's more like, they call it ventilation. It's more like just, it's, you can breathe.
Yeah,
it's
your
so
hair,
sweaty.
your head can breathe a bit more. But yeah. Okay, so that's the Evolution Women and the Evolution. I think both of these are great. I, again, I would say I'm the large size for both the Evolution, the Evolution Women, and the large, extra large comes with both paddings. So the next helmet that we're going to talk about is the Meta. So the Meta is this fab color, which I genuinely love this helmet. This helmet is so cool and so cute. There's a big difference between the Evolution and the Meta. The biggest difference is actually this back part right here. This back part right here is called a dial fit system. And what that means is there's this dial on there that allows it to tighten or loosen to fit your head better and to feel more snug and like in place. So when I put this one on, I also got a large slash extra large. What I feel is a lot more support all the way around to this back part of my head. Now, I don't know if you've ever been like skating. This happened to me a lot in Derby actually. In Derby, I would often struggle, even though I tightened my helmet and had helmets that fit me, I would often have my helmet kind of shake around and end up getting knocked side to side because you're getting hit so often. So something like this is really amazing because this dial lock system is literally gonna either loosen the grip on my head or tighten the grip on my head. So when I move the dial clockwise, it tightens it onto the back of like the nape of my neck a little bit, not the nape, but like right in the back of my head, it cradles my skull. And then when I put it counterclockwise, it loosens that a bit. So for me, who has like not a wonky shaped head, but definitely like it goes in at the bottom, which I think is what causes my helmet to kind of go like a little crazy sometimes. It cradles it in and makes it really feel safe for me, which I really like. And as a person, again, falls all the time and often gets injured, I like safety, and so it feels very safe. It also feels more lightweight than the other two. So the other ones feel a little bit more heavy, and this one feels very light, very airy to me. Still feels very safe, it just feels less heavy. So this one is called the Satin Blue Tint, this color. And this has a ventilated lightweight mold, aka it is more lightweight. It is really ventilated. Notice this whole like flower pattern or star pattern, whatever you like to see, fireworks. A ventilation on the top and then some big ventilation holes in the front, which is different than you're seeing with the Evolution. Notice the difference in ventilation patterns. And then also the ventilation in the front and the back, you're getting these kind of larger holes. So you're getting that air into your helmet. You're gonna feel not as overheated and also just gonna get that airflow in there. Just overall, I genuinely really like this helmet and how it fits on my head. It feels as though it comes a little bit lower in the back for me and is very comfortable. Doesn't feel like squishing on my head or anything. The Meta is €69.95 and is also available in the US. All right, next up is our final helmet of the day, and this is the Super Light. The Super Light is an awesome helmet that goes up to a double XL. So we're seeing a bigger option for helmets with the Super Light. We love that because it is inclusive. We love that it allows for people who have braids or different hairstyles or a lot of hair or just bigger heads in general to have an option for like a really great helmet. Oftentimes there aren't a lot of big helmets on the market, and so anytime there is a big helmet, we want to really support it because we want to see that increased diversity and availability of bigger sizes of everything, especially helmets, pads, all that kind of stuff. So Super Light, we love it. One, it is super light, like actually, like it is very light, but again, very sturdy in the same way that the Meta is very lightweight. It also feels very light, even though it has different ventilation patterns. It still has that lightweight feeling. The same ventilation patterns as the Evolution and the Evolution Woman. You're seeing that same vibe. It has a TSG logo on the side and then on the back as well, just like a very sleek TSG on there. This color is the Satin Black. This helmet is €79.95. This is a traditional skate style helmet and has a nice snug fit. It obviously doesn't fit me. This is an XXL. This one actually fits shove very nicely, but it's too big for me, obviously. But it has really nice lightweight feel, really snug fit. This is also available in the EU and in the US. So here are my biggest takeaways, and these are things that I'm sure you heard me on repeat say a bunch of times with all of these, is one, that I feel like they're all very nice, snug fits. They all seem to have this kind of thinness to the shell itself, but it feels very durable and like I feel really safe in them. The second biggest takeaway I felt was the ventilation. I feel like these helmets have more ventilation than a lot of other helmets on the market, and I felt like that was a huge plus for me. I definitely am looking for ventilation. I'm definitely looking to cool down in the middle of a skate sesh. I'm also definitely looking for a little bit of more airiness coming into my head. Especially as we're heading into spring, summer, this kind of helmet with the ventilation would absolutely be my recommendation and would be my go-to helmet for a hot climate. Absolutely, I think that this would be a great summer helmet and is going to be my summer helmet. So which one is my favorite? Drum roll, please. My pick would be the Meta. The reason why it's my favorite is this dial fit system. Like this little section in the back that tightens up and then loosens is an incredible feature that I have been looking for, and I didn't even know I was looking for it. The amount of times that my helmets have shifted and I have felt like just a little bit unsafe despite knowing I was in the right helmet has been a lot. And so having a helmet like this that truly feels so comfortable, so lightweight, so ventilated, and also is cradling my head and making me feel extra safe is something that I love. Also, the color is really cute. So you'll probably see me skating around with this helmet. I have the large, extra large, and I have the large padding in here. And that's a size that best fits my head if you think that our heads are compatible or the similar shape. This helmet specifically has a large range of colors and sizes, and so you can go with whatever appeals to you. This one specifically appealed to me. So ask your local skate shop if they carry TSG helmets, or just go directly to the TSG website where you can find all of these helmets and more. Thanks so much for watching this episode of Queer Girl Straight Skates. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if you end up trying out the TSG helmets, what you think about it, or if you have a TSG helmet, sound off below in the comments. Because as we all know, that safety is sexy. And if you believe that safety is sexy, which you should head on over to cheerstothequeers.com where you can get a safety is sexy sticker or patch, and you can rock it along with your new sexy TSG helmet. And most importantly, cheers to the queers! I've got a